Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video. I know I haven't filmed in ages, but I decided to change my setup a little bit. I'm still filming on my phone because my computer microphone is still broken. But I figured it was pretty good lighting in here, even though I'm a little washed out, whatever. So today I wanted to pose some questions, if nothing else, for Buckcherry fans, for people in general, that follow really any kind of band. In terms of handling it professionally. I in no way mean to personally attack any of these guys. I met all five of them a little over a year ago now. They are incredible people. Xavier was amazing. I met him where I work, just in passing randomly. He was great, incredible. If you're watching this, you're incredible. I want to be your best friend. Literally, like, one of the best people I've ever met. The other four, incredible guys. No, I did not get to hang out with them as much as Xavier, and it's not like I hung out with Xavier a lot, believe me. But yeah, they're awesome people. So I'm not trying to personally attack them. I'm just really confused and a little bit heartbroken over the situation. Not gonna lie. So once again, this is from a fan perspective. I'm not trying to speak for the band, not trying to stir anything up. I'm just confused. So, a little bit of backstory as to how I found out about this. So, I saw Xavier's tweet of, thank you for the past 11 years, all the memories, until next time, X. And to be honest, I thought it was something to do with motorcycles because he'd been posting about motorcycles a lot. And I thought it was a little bit odd that he didn't mention anything about Buckcherry recently. But I know, many times, as with a lot of bands, when they've been touring for a while, they like to take a break and take some time off and chill out, which I was like, whatever, totally get it. It's been years that you guys have been doing this, so totally get it, whatever. So I read the tweet and I realize that it's for Buckcherry. So now essentially Xavier is confirmed that he is done with the band. 11 years. 11 years. And the only people he's thanked are the fans. Hasn't thanked any other band members, hasn't thanked the crew. When his drum tech left, he got a couple tweets. So why isn't Xavier acknowledging the other band members? Well, whole bunch of reasons. Sorry, my phone got low battery. So next comes Stevie's post on Facebook. Mind you, Josh, up until this point, hasn't said anything about it. Just saying. Stevie posts that the two new guys are in Buckcherry. Awesome. Good for them. No shade to the new guys. You seem like awesome guys. Good for you for getting this opportunity. This is incredible. I'm excited to hear you. I'm going to see them on June 30th. I'll get more to that later. No shade to you guys. You have no control of this. This is not your fault. Please don't attack them. Anybody. And in that same post from Stevie, he says that Xavier and Keith have left the band. Yeah. Just let that one sink in for a minute. Xavier, who's been in the band for 11 years, left the band. Let that one sink in. Not only him, but Keith, who is a founding member of Buckcherry, left the band. What? So, mind you, Keith hasn't still hasn't said anything about it. And it is 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on, what is today, Wednesday? Thursday. Yeah. Why isn't he posting about it? I don't think he really has anything to say right now. And this is getting more into like my theories of what's going on based on what I can read between the lines. I also saw prior to this that somebody had asked Stevie, hey, when is Buckcherry gonna release more music? And he said something to the effect of, oh, it'll be a while. And I was like, that's odd. Like, typically 2 to 3 years they have, in their track record of the career, which I get. But to say it'll be a while, it just, something was going on. So now Xavier and Keith have left the band. Josh gets on, I believe it was Periscope, and says, for those of you that can't get over it, it's been less than 24 hours since they officially announced this, by the way. I get it. Which I understand his perspective. I totally get what he means. But for him to word it in that way was a little bit like an accusation towards the fans, and a little bit like, well, if you can't get over it, then whatever. And then he said something to the effect of, for those of you that are, in it to win it, blah, 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 we're excited to come back, which I get. Like I said, no shade to the new guys, good for them. Here's another shady thing. The people that have replaced, I say that loosely because it's what it seems like. I use that word because that's what it seems like. Xavier and Keith are the same band members that are in Josh Todd and the Conflict. Just let that one sink in for a little bit. Why do they feel the need to get rid of Keith and Xavier? I'm not saying they pushed them out. It seems like it. Especially considering they didn't say, thank you to Josh, he's been so incredible. Thank you to Stevie, you've been great. There's been no acknowledgement of the other band members. So something's going on. Why do they need to replace them? And then Josh gets on Twitter and says, to be clear, something to the effect of this, Conflict and Buckcherry are two very different bands. The fact that you have to say that leads me to believe that they're not two different bands. And the fact that you have to get on Twitter and say Buckcherry is alive and well leads me to believe that the contrary is true. I love Kelly, okay? The bass player, he's awesome. He's incredible. Cried when I found out he had cancer. He is probably pie-eyed right now. Like, what did I just walk into? Like, what actually happened? Like, what? So he is still in Buckcherry for the moment. I am not accusing anyone of anything. I would just like to say that. But it wouldn't surprise me if Kelly's the next to go. Just saying. And then it wouldn't surprise me if the new bass player of Conflict takes over for Kelly. Just saying. Wouldn't surprise me. With the trend of things, that's where it seems to be going. So, I would love to know your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Please like this video. I'm trying to think of what else I have missed. In terms of going to see them on June 30th, I'm still going to go. Mostly, number one, to see how many fans show up. Number two, how much of a shameless self promo it is for Josh's new band, especially with regard to talking about the new band, but also playing their new music. Because with Buckcherry not scheduling anything, especially with the same band members, it leads me to believe that they are using the name Buckcherry to gain more recognition for the new band. That's what it seems like. I'm not saying they're necessarily doing that. There's just a lot. Clearly, if I'm questioning it, other people are. There's a lot that's unanswered here. There's a lot that's unaddressed, and it's really confusing. As one guy commented, I was reading through all the comments for different ideas and for different perspectives and new information. He said, I thought Conflict was supposed to be a side project and Buckcherry would continue as it was. That's what I thought too. And here's the thing. It didn't have to go down this way. It didn't have to be like this. That's the thing. They could have just announced, hey guys, we're taking a break. We're going to work on solo projects. We're going to work on motorcycles. We're going to do la da 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 da. Keith and Xavier didn't have to leave for the band to go on break. If they were that upset, they could have just said, hey guys, I think for our own mental health, we need a break. Because they probably do. And who cares if Josh and Stevie work on their side project then? That's their choice. Good for them. No big deal. But you didn't have to tear the band apart just to take a break. So clearly, there's an underlying issue here, if not many, that aren't being addressed. So that's where I am as a fan. It's been interesting, for sure. So after this concert, I'm probably not going to see Conflict, or I've never seen Conflict, or see Buckcherry for a while. Especially if Xavier and Keith are not in it. And depending on how this concert goes, the vibes that I get from that, and how I feel about everything afterwards. But if any of you have any more information, please feel free to share. Once again, I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just really confused. Would really like some answers. And this is in no way trying to pressure Xavier or Keith to say anything. They're out of the band. That's not their responsibility. Would it be nice to hear their perspective of what's been going on? Absolutely. Do I think we're going to get much more explanation? Not for a while. Not for a while. But this ship seems to be sinking, and they're trying to plug the holes, and they're alienating a lot of people. Especially in, people have said thank you for finally announcing this. So apparently some people know. I mean, in Stevie's Facebook post, he said, as many of you already know. So why didn't you just release it when it was happening? It's just shady. That's all I'm saying. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you understand that I absolutely adore these people. We're all just left a little bit in the dark. And we probably don't even know the half of it. So, I'm going to sign off for now. And I will talk to you guys later.